CI on the clock as we take a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at pick number 7. Ray Crawford here with our managing editor Pete Fiutak and Lovie Smith back in the NFL game after stepping away for a year. The former Bears head coach now leading things there in Tampa Bay. Who can help him and this franchise get back to the playoffs for the first time since '07?
Well, they've been one of the most active teams in free agency this offseason. They really did a lot to try to upgrade several parts of the puzzle. They still need help, though. They could use more of a pass rusher. They could use more help on the offensive interior. A cornerback might work. Justin Gilbert, even though they signed Altron Werner, they lose Darrelle Revis. Justin Gilbert could be that guy. But at the end of the day, they could kill two birds with one stone with one guy, and that's Anthony Barr out of UCLA. They need more pass rushing help, and they need an outside linebacker. He fits both needs. Now, the problem is he didn't really test all that well in the combine. He's fast on the field. He was fantastic for UCLA, but he just doesn't quite have that overall athleticism burst that says, yeah, this is a sure thing, freak of nature pass rusher. He could be a nice fit for them, but if he's on the board, he could be their guy. I don't think that's where they're going to go, though.
So you've kind of pinpointed some areas offensively and defensively in terms of needs for the Bucs. Ultimately, where do you think they go there at number 7?
It's Leslie Frazier as a defensive coordinator, and it's Lovie Smith. They're absolutely going to go defense. They're going to go for their guy who can be their signature star for the next several years, and that's Khalil Mack out of Buffalo. He's not Brian Urlacher necessarily, but you saw what the Bears did under Lovie Smith when they had a middle linebacker who just took control of the defense, and that could be Mack. This might be low for him. Lots of guys like him as the #1 overall prospect on the board. He could fall anywhere in those top 6 picks, and if he falls here, it's a very easy pick for Lovie Smith. Not necessarily a glaring need at middle linebacker for the Buccaneers, but if you get a guy like him, he looked like a man among boys out there at the combine. He has got everything you want. He's got size, speed. He can rush the passer from the outside. You can line him up just about anywhere, and he will produce for you. Lovie Smith and Leslie Frazier would love to have a guy like this to play around with.
Some more action in the first round.
Don't say action.
Don't say that.
We're getting the jar out. You're putting the dollar in. No more action when we're doing this. That stops now.
Eric Fisher from Central Michigan, of course, going #1 overall last year. Thanks very much for more of our predictions here as we count down to NFL Draft Day. Be sure to keep and check in our series here, CI on the Clock.